The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Technical Analysis channel and a new video on AMC Entertainment. And you might be wondering, hey man, you're doing crypto, why are you doing AMC? And you know, I just thought it would be a nice start of the day to do something else, you know, for reasons. A lot of people are hyped about AMC, so thought like I can do this. I can do something else that's not crypto, right? So this big over pump that's going on here, like it went from 12 up to 65, and I'm gonna tell you in this video that you know, do not FOMO in. Do not FOMO in. That's let's get in the charts and see what's actually happening. Now, if you're not already a subscriber on this channel, you might wanna check it out because you have sooner or later get back to crypto. That said, this pump over here is doesn't seem to be very sustainable. It's just too big of a pump. I'm going to show you why we are actually pumping right now, what's going to happen. You can see here this was some kind of a big pump over here, and then we had it went inside some kind of consolidation pattern, and right now continued pumping all the way up here. So we are extended on all kinds of indicators, and I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to show you why this is not sustainable in the long term. So then that means that we might actually get another one of these consolidation patterns and then continue up. Sure, that can happen. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that this very moment right now, it's not sustainable, and I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna explain to you so you understand why this isn't sustainable. That said, you know, because I see a lot of people, you know, saying, oh, I went back into AMC and stuff like that. So, you know, I just, you know, friendly word of advice. Nobody likes to be bearish or anything. I'm not bearish. I think this can go to a million, you know, why not? Target for end of the year should be something around, no, for end of the week should be somewhere around 5,500. Why not? It can happen. Anyways, let's go into small time frames, and I'm going to show you why I think this is actually getting to some kind of top right now, and you know, you should be advised what you're doing with your money. Right now, too much hype. I've seen big YouTubers with million, you know, subscribers talking about this, but you know, eventually they all come back to the technical analysis and like, okay man, you get it right. So you can see here, this isn't actually typical for just AMC. We're gonna also do a video on GameStop, you know, why not, after this one. And you can see here that we broke the triangle pattern, went something over here. Wait, where was it? So I think it was pretty much in the books. I think this was actually a little bit better triangle, give or take. It was in triangle, went out, then it went some kind of retest over here, whatever the retest is, previous stop over here, and then continue going up and exploded. So you know, it was going in the consolidation over here, exploded to the upside, went up, all good on that. So you might be asking, late adopter, why are you saying that we are hitting the top? Well, first of all, let's look at some indicators down here. We'll remove the moving averages first, and we'll look at this one over here first, okay? So this is the rubber band index. This is what we call, you know, RSI index. It usually just show you some oversold, overbought levels. And you can see here that previous stop over here, when we hit this stop over here, it was also on the mania phase. We hit some kind of 96 level, and we are right at that point right now, 96 level again, all the way up here, right? So these two tops are actually corresponding, so you know, it might seem that we are hitting some kind of very high levels on the RSI. So RSI on the daily chart is very high, also on the weekly chart as well, really high. Here we hit 78, right now we are hitting 90 on the weekly chart, so we are pretty high. We can still go up, but I'm gonna show you that it's gonna be really tough pushing this even more up. So on weekly chart, daily chart, pretty high. Is there a monthly chart over here? Monthly chart is also getting some kind of 80 levels up here, so but you know, the daily chart is pretty high, 90, 95, same as last time. That said, we don't need this one over here. There's another indicator down here, really nice indicator over here. It just shows you the extensions from certain moving averages, in this case from the 10 moving average. You can see here we hit some kind of really high levels on the daily chart, but right now we are not quite there, so maybe we have one more day to go. I'm gonna show you that whether we are there yet or not, it's kind of hard to say, because you know there is no certainty in this, but the risk is extremely high getting in right now. I'm gonna show you that the risk is extremely high getting it now, because on this channel we are technical analysis, we do just technical analysis. So I mean, you know, I've seen a lot of people are advocating buying, and I'm just gonna say, like, you know, down here buying was good, but buying here maybe is gonna go higher up, but it's a high risk. So just know that it's a high risk trade. It's a high risk trade. 4-hourly time frame, you can see that we popped really high, but we are getting up there again, so will it actually go higher? It kind of depends. On the weekly time frame, we are definitely higher than before we pumped, and right now we are pumping a lot higher than previous time from the 10 moving average. So you know, we are getting to some high, some really high levels, and you know, you should be aware of that. On the moving averages, we are above all the moving averages, and we are pumping like crazy over here right now, extended from absolute everything. Extensions are what actually is telling us that we are too far up. You can see here the pullback was down to the 10 moving average and then continue pumping up. So right now it's really extended from 10 moving average. So now you understand that we are extended, and extensions usually means pullbacks or sideways or consolidations. So keep that in mind when I explain you the last thing. Now this is a parabolic move, okay? This is going something like this and going parabolic, okay? Parabolic moves are unsustainable, and I'm going to show you how let's do this on 1 hourly, because it's a lot easier, because how we classify parabolic moves and how we know that they are breaking down. So all the parabolic move cannot break the trend line, okay? It cannot break the trend. It has to go faster and faster and faster until it breaks, and then it pops out, okay? This is a parabolic move. So parabolic moves follows certain trends, right? This started down here, then it went from here, new trend, right? Because right now over here it just follows this trend, right? And then it starts going faster, and then it goes faster, right? Because trends usually follow. You can see here really nicely, it starts going faster and follows the line, but it doesn't break the line, go back to the next line, and continues. It just increases in speed. And right now we are at the last stage where we are going extremely up fast. So for this, I'm not saying this cannot continue, because it's not over yet. It can go even faster. We can have a big pump over here or whatnot, right? But I'm just saying, as soon as one of these lines are broken, as soon as this last line right now is broken, you're gonna get into some kind of consolidation phase or some kind of sell-off phase or something like that, because that's how parabolic moves work. You go faster and faster and faster and faster, and then you blow off. And you know that you blew off when you are no longer following the trend. And you can see here trend was increasing, you know, faster and faster and faster. This is a accumulation phase, then you have build up, acceleration, and the blow off phase. Right now I think we are in the blow off phase. Maybe we got a little bit more room left to go. Nobody knows how much you can go. Maybe you can double the money up here, you know, but it's a high risk. I mean, only thing I want to say with this video, right now we are in a high risk territory, very high risk territory. So, you know, watch your money, what you're gonna do, because down here it was certainly a really interesting buy, and you know, we are getting into this pennant on the daily chart right over here. You are getting into this pennant over here, right? So down here it was really a nice buy, but you know, up here the risk is increasing exponentially. So whatever you do, you know, you do you, I do me, you do your money, I'll do my money, and all of that shebang. But you know, we are technical analysis. I'm just showing what I'm seeing in the charts. You do with that information what you want to do information. But I just thought I should say something, you know, because it's going pretty fast. It's going pretty fast. That said, I'm not saying this is not gonna go to a million or whatever. Like I have absolutely no clue about fundamentals on the AMC. I don't know how much it's shorted, or how at what point we have to get the pump it even more and stuff like that. But it's definitely going up. But overbought levels are overbought levels. and somebody is gonna start taking profits. And when they do that, these trend lines are gonna start getting broken, and then a lot of other people will start getting feared and start selling and stuff like that, and you might get into another one of these trends again, right? It doesn't have to be. It might actually just be a blow of a small drop and continuation again, like, you know. Things happen, but it is definitely some kind of parabolic move. That said, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed and you want to know about crypto, because we do Bitcoin and all kind of shebangs, live streams, anything that has to do with tech analysis. If you want to learn tech analysis, stick around, subscribe, like the video on the way out, you know, and stuff like that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you around. Bye bye.